And before I wrap up this video, let's see what it would take to get one of the legitimate defensive studs on this trade list here. Morgan Riley we're not going to be able to get, let's be honest. Ekblad we might be able to get. I mean, yeah, we would be able to get, let's say that. Gormley is ours. Brodeen, I would rather get someone that's 88 or above, or 87 or above. So, what if I go like this? There could be a 3.5 Green Star guy that's really good. There's not. But, is there any 3.5 Green Star guys that might be really good? Let's see. Hayden, Pellet, Madigosian. There's some of these players look good. There's 4 of them, and they all have decent trade value. 82 at 22 years old. Rafael Mayho. But, like I said, I'd rather get someone that's like 87 or above. So let's try that. And I only, like, 28 would be old enough. Come on. There we go. So there's not a lot of them. The cheapest is basically Bogosian, Myers, Ellis, Rundblad, and Delzato. I don't know if we'd want any of those guys really. Ellis maybe. It would depend if, or depend on if any of these teams want to give these players up. Is there any duplicate teams? No. Yeah, I like Ellis' stats a lot. He's got the good shot, good puck skills, really good senses, really good defense. I mean, the only thing that's not the best is physical, but I don't really care about that. Rundblad. Remember when he was on our team? He's looking good. He's got good stats. We can bring him back. Myers isn't that good in this game, so I'd rather not pick him up. Cam Fowler's got the overall that I like. I mean, like, if I had to choose, I'd obviously choose one of the guys with the higher overall, but it's not too big of a deal. All these players are similar to me. I'd rather take Ellis over these guys, it looks like. Morgan Riley. I'd rather take Morgan Riley. Let's see if they want to get rid of him. It'd be weird if they did. No, they don't, obviously. But what it would take, what we could give up, I mean, is one of our goalies. They want Smith. So it would be Smith. And then it would be one of our roster defensemen right now that we're replacing. So they want Stone. I'm not going to give up Gormley. I wouldn't really want to give up Stone. We need to keep Ekman Larsson. He's our only real offensive defenseman. More we could give up. He's only got 1 year left on him. He's going to want a bigger contract, so it would probably be more. So this is what the trade would be, and this would not go through. Let's be honest. So like we could trade one of our goalies, either Byzantine or Smith. I'd probably rather trade Smith. I mean, look at their trade value; it's the same. So it's more like whatever they want from us. So it would be these two guys, and I don't think we could really put anything else in. Do these guys want to give away anything so I can make the salary work? Salary. No. What about just players in general? Good. Clarkson's still on that contract. Yeah, I'd have to take Clarkson or Hainsey or someone. I could take Clarkson and put him on the third line and trade away one of our, or I'd actually probably put him on the fourth line and trade away one of our players that we could replace with Clarkson. Now his trade value is more than any of them. Resort by salary, because we need to pick up someone with like, who's this Holzer guy? That still makes it go through. And then what's his overall? 81 defensive D-man. We don't really need that. Like, I'd like to pick up someone that has some salary that we could use to send someone back, you know what I mean? That we could replace. There's a Holzer, Ekholm, Hainsey. Like, Hainsey and Clarkson have so much. So what I could do is take Hainsey. What's he? He's retired at the end of the season, big time. He's only got 1 year left. So if I was replacing someone with him, I'd have to have an option to. I like Ekholm. He's got a decent salary to him, so we could put on another one of our defense. But our decore's not absolute shit. You know what I mean? Like, do we want to trade away Summers? I want to keep CC. And then the salary isn't enough difference anyways. I'd have to hold back a bunch of Smith's salary. And still, Riley's just got so much trade value. But look at those stats. Like, everything's good on him. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of player you want. Like, I'd really like to pick up Morgan Riley now that I keep looking at his stats. But it's just like, that is a lot of trade value. And I know our first round pick's not going to have any weight to it because we're leading our conference. Yeah, nothing. I might try this. I'm just going to try this. Let's see if it goes through. Mid our block reads well enough, too far off. What could we give them to make it go through? Like, it might have to be one of our... You know who I wouldn't mind getting rid of is Yakupov. Where is he? Up here. Like, look at his stats. He's between the first and second line this year. He's at 18 points in 34 games. He's a -2. He's got 6 goals. I don't know. I'm not sold on Yakupov right now. So if we put Yakupov in, what's his salary, by the way? 4.75. We'd have to bring back some kind of winger. We have so many right wingers, you know what I mean? Some sort of winger with no trade value but a decent, like Ashton, decent salary. 27 years old at 84, that's a average return that would hold more of this guy's salary because of that, though. Might as well make it 3. No, we can't. We have to... Okay. That's as much as we can take back. They want Yakupov, which I don't know why he's been shit in the bed. You put Ashton on the third line, bring Hanowski up because he's been crushing. Is there any other forwards we could pull instead, though? Like, as soon, like, I want it to be sorted by salary. Let's go. Clarkson we could pull if I'd rather take Ashton. Like, if there's... Ooh, Bozak, maybe. Like, we're not going to be able to pull any of these guys. It's from Clarkson and down, right? And from Clarkson and down, it's Ashton I'd rather have to begin with, and then if not, I'll try to get Bozak. So let's see... Like, he has decent trade value, but it's like it's barely adds, you know. We'll try this. Let's see. No, so I'll take Ashton off. He's just got too much trade value. Bozak has a lot less. And we have so many right wingers that I don't really need to grab another one. So Bozak. Yeah. It's just they don't want to get rid of any of these guys, you know what I mean? Okay, we'll try this. No, still no. So it's going to have to be something else as well. What do they want from us? Not going to get Galchenyuk or Grummet Morris. Definitely not. Not going to get Dauphin. I don't mind giving up Stone, but I want to keep him. Skinner we're keeping. Gormley we're keeping. McKinley we're keeping. Ekman Larson we're keeping. Bedker. I can add Bedker to the trade. He's just got so much salary that, like, I wouldn't mind just grabbing a fourth liner off these guys and replacing him, but, like, his salary is 3 point something. Like, there's not going to be a 3 point something guy I can grab to put on my fourth line. So it can't be Bedker, just too much salary. Back to who they want. Anyone I add has to have not much salary, like Hanowski, but I'm keeping Hanowski. Grummet Morris, keeping. McKinley, keeping. And then we're up to 2 point something players. 3 point something players. What about players they just don't necessarily want? So I'm just stoked on getting this trade to go through because Morgan Riley's looking real nice. Like Zanin. I don't want to trade Zanin. Now we're up. Like, all our players just take up salary, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have any cheap guys. I wonder, do they have anyone? Instead of more, I could put in Stone. That would be the next jump up to do. Because they're both 28. Stone does have more salary, though, so I'm going to have to start holding someone else's salary as well. How much? We got 4 years left, though. But I could hold someone's salary that doesn't have 4 years left. So what I'm going to try to do first is, where is 3 point fucking 245 Bedker? How many years is left on that deal? 3. Shit. Summers, how many years do you have left? Shit, that's not how I find out. Summers. 1 year, so I'll hold salary on him too. I didn't mean to take more off. I gotta put more back in. How many years does he have left? 1, so I can hold his salary too. Yakupov, how many years do you have left? Let's say, years left 4. So I don't want to hold Bedker or Yakupov's salary, and now the trade won't go through. Salary cap issues. Thanks to Bedker. So I have to take off Bedker and put on someone that has less than 3.245 or whatever he's at. Anyone up here? Just Grummet Morris, who's staying. Kucherov. Kucherov is like a similar player, but he's just... if it'll make it go through. No. Like, this won't even go through right now. I wonder why. If I try, what do they say? Oh, you can't hold 3 salaries. Okay. Now you tell me. That won't go through, right? Yeah, shit. No, that will go through, it says. But it says it will, you know, but it won't because it's too much. I'm asking too much. Try it, though. Hey, we got it. We got all that shit just for Morgan Riley. I mean, it's probably a bad trade. This video's like 100 minutes long now. I might even split it into two just because. But I got it done. And we'll see if that makes our team any better. I mean, I just kind of got crazy and wanted Morgan Riley, so best lines this-ish. Defense, we got Morgan Riley playing with Stone. Yeah, see, this is good. Look at that's a top two, except I'm going to put Gormley up there because I like him better. Offense, we lost Yakupov, but that's okay because McKinley's coming up to take his place with Hanowski. We got Bedker, Bozak, Hayes, Denault. Yurko, really? We're going to go with Yurko, eh? Who do we have that's not dressed right now? Murphy. We want to send him down anyways. And then that's it, or what? Yeah. So we got to send Murphy down. Since that one trade we did. I guess that was the same day. Yeah, I'd rather be playing Yurko than Zanin on the fourth line. Or we could bring Bickle up, but the thing with Bickle is, look how many penalties he's going to get. Oh, he's got 80 discipline. Is he playing in the AHL right now? No, he's not even dressed. Huh. We could bring him up and keep Yurko down. Nah, we'll keep him up. That's good. This is fine. Goaltending. Asham is brought up, which is good. Vizentine's our new starter. Morgan Riley is our extra attacker, really. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. But that's fine. Grummet Morris doesn't need to be, though. I'll put Dauphin in there. Let's check our penalty kill. Let's put Bozak in there now. Maybe he's got a defensive stud I didn't even notice. 86 is decent. Galchenyuk, Dauphin, Grummet Morris. Yeah, that's classic. 4-man power play. Yeah, that's good. Regular power play. You got Morgan Riley and Gormley on there. Ekman Larson and Cece down there. That's good. McKinley, though? Really? I got Sniper, Sniper, Sniper. That's what I remember. I did this last time because I wanted someone to pass to these guys. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And I've decided that this is actually part 2 of a video, so I'm just going to keep going. I'll cut the other one, and I'll just do 10 more minutes or something and say it was 2 videos. Get to the All-Star break, that's what we'll do. See how the new and improved Phoenix Coyotes do. Without Mike Smith, without Summers, without Yakupov. But we added a 24-year-old defenseman who's one of the best ones in the league right now, and he's the youngest. He still has the opportunity to get better. He's 4.5 gold stars. So, and his stats are crazy. Have we lost since the trade? I don't even think we've lost since the trade. I haven't been paying too close of attention, but it doesn't look like we have. 22, 10, and 5, going on a little tear here. Didn't jinx it. Ah, I fucking jinxed it. But that's an overtime loss, so a point is a point. I'll take that. McKinley still leading our team in goals somehow. Hasn't scored in 8 games though. Another goalless game for him. Grummet Morris takes over the assist lead from Galchenyuk there. I don't want to change shit. I just made a bunch of trades. McKinley finally gets another goal. I wonder who Toronto's rolling with for goaltending now. I probably could have put one of their goalies in and said I didn't even look. I'm an idiot. Man, we are rolling right now, though. Look at that. McKinley, still no goals since that one game, and he's still leading somehow. So, we have to have depth goal scoring big time. Because he had 10 goals in 18 games, and now we've played 44 games, and he's got 6 goals in like the last 20-something. Someone's going to pass him here. Right before the All-Star game, I bet. Hanowski, there it is, look, called it. Oh, and Dauphin too, see? So we do have we have 3 guys at 16 goals right now. And I think that was our last game before the All-Star break. So we got 3 guys with 16 goals, maybe even more. I would love to stop the simulation. I bet you we got 1 player. Our defenseman, Morgan Riley. Barchese, Taze, Kane, none of those guys are ours. Voracek, McKinnon, Eberle, no. Jan Mersak, really 82, and he's cool. Good season for him, I guess. No and no. Duchesne, Ben, Hanowski made it. Hanowski's our only fucking all-star, and he's on our 3rd line. Or no, he's on our 2nd line now. Fowler and Shattenkirk. Ellis and Bufflin. Oh, so they didn't want your boy Morgan Riley playing, eh? And then Rene and McCollum. So we only have 1 all-star. A little disappointing, but you know, what are you going to do? Hanowski, way to represent, bud. And let's just take a look at these stats here before I wrap up this video. See how our team's doing. Who's leading. Vancouver rookies are just crushing it. I don't know if we have any actual rookies, but I mean our young guns. 38 points in 47 games for the young Grummet Morris. 20 years old. His 2nd season, sophomore season. He's already outscored himself from last year. He's crushing. He's doing well. Galchenyuk. He's on pace for about 70 points, maybe. A little bit less, 65. So he should be able to outscore himself last year. But he's been playing like bumhole since we got him. So he can't really do worse. Hanowski. This is our unsung hero of the team. Looking like he's going to get another maybe 28-36 season like last time. Right on pace for the same kind of deal. Look at, and then 2 years before that, he was in the AHL. So, man, what a guy. 62, 63, 64. Maybe we'll end up with 65 points this year for him. And the playoffs last year, he had 9 points for us. McKinley. Kevin McKinley. This is his rookie season. He has 32 points. Remember, he was leading our team in goals for a long time. So maybe he's in the Calder discussions right now. Who knows? Dauphin, 31 points. So look at Hanowski's got 16 goals too. So look at all these guys, or I mean Skinner. So we got 4 guys with 16 goals. Doot. And then assists. Grummet Morris is crushing that. But anyways, Dauphin. Last year was his rookie year. 53 points he got. He should be able to pass that this year. It's looking like he will. Skinner, after his insane preseason of like 3 point per game average, he has cooled off big time. He should be able to beat his 53 shitty season last year. He had 73 points a couple years ago. That was good. He won't get that again this year. He might get to about 65 though. Morgan Riley, our new defensive stud. We don't know how many of these games or how many of these points are from our team, but he does have 24 points, which is pretty good for a defenseman. It's our best. Cece's got 22. Is all right? We had him in the AHL, but he was playing real hockey before we took him, so it's not really his rookie season. Anyone else worth looking at? Burmistrov, how are you doing? 10 points, but he is playing on the 3rd, 4th line, so can't hate. Denault, how are you doing? Plus, minus, even, that's all we can ask for. Yurko, how many games you got now, bud? 13 since we put you in the lineup. You got 4 points, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Happy with that. Yeah. And we'll check out our attendees, too. Asham has had 2 games and 2 wins since his call up. Did he play any NHL last year? Yeah, he did. He was their actual starter over in Chicago, where he split right down the middle, and he did not have a very good year. Save percentage of .905. He's up to .924 right now, which is good. Byzantine is posting some real good numbers, 195 and 928, so that's pretty good. And he's 13-2. So out of our goalies that we have, we've got 2 losses out of our active goalies. We'll head over to Toronto, see how Smith's doing. So it looks like they were rolling with Reimer and this Guindon guy, and now I bet you he's in the minors or just on the bench. But he had the best numbers. Smith, he had good numbers for us, I bet. Yeah, 2-2 and 9-2. An assist. We should have checked our guys for points. Probably none. Yeah, no points. And then the last stats we're going to look at is just team stats. See what's going on in the league. Points were in second in the league. Point percentage were in second in the league, which is actual what matters. We just have more losses and less overtime losses than the Capitals. Goals for per game. We're crushing it in 6th. I'm happy with that. I mean, top 10 of anything is good. Goals against per game, 2nd. So we really turned it around. We were down in the 20s, and now we're 2nd best in the league. So big ups to the D, pulling it together. Power play percentage is doing piss poor. I might look into fixing that. I mean, 14% is garbage. You want 20%. So that would put us right around 7th, which is better. Penalty kill percent, we are doing really good. We have a good penalty kill. 87.5, that's killer. No one scored shorthanded for us, though. And then let's take a look at just the standings. We are running away with the Pacific big time. 13 points ahead of Edmonton and San Jose, who are tied for 2nd there. And even in our conference, we're 8 points up on Winnipeg. 8 points isn't that much, but 13 is. So we're more than 6 straight losses away from still being in first, right? So that's a solid position for us to be in. Over in the East, Washington crushing their division, and the Atlantic is a little bit tighter, but Montreal's up there by quite a few points as well. Wild card spots looking like Carolina, Detroit, and Columbus are all in the mix there. And then wild card spots over here. Ooh, it's not even our division at all. It's Nashville and Chicago. So, if you look at the Central, you should not even have any team aside from us in the playoffs. It should be Winnipeg, Colorado, Minnesota, Nashville, Chicago, Phoenix, and then I guess Edmonton and San Jose. Yeah, I guess that's right. It's just funny that Edmonton and San Jose are going to get high seeds, and a team like Chicago that has more points than them is going to be the 8th seed. But whatever. That, I guess, does it. I was going to look at something else, but I don't remember anymore, so it's not important. Thanks for watching the video and the video before it. That's going to be a separate video. I didn't get to say anything because I didn't know I was going to split it into 2. But, thanks for watching this one, boys. If you liked either of them, press like on this one. Load up the old one in your browser. Like that one too. Leave comments. Subscribe to the channel. All that good shit. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.